These guys are absolutely getting banished to the shadow realm by their viewers, and I gotta admit, it's pretty fucking hilarious to me. I'm not even gonna hold you all, because again, these guys refuse to address it, and people are upset. Okay, let's just come on a little trip with me. All right, let's take a little walk to the comment section. All right, let's start with I don't even know what I want to start with. Let's start with Andrei. Yeah, let's start with Andrei. These comments that are sent here are on their latest videos, by the way. Says $1 converts into 84 pounds sterling. The FTX guilt is making this guy delirious. Of course, I guess because he was talking about the British pound and I guess the troubles that they're facing over there in their economy. Possibly. Anyway, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch the video. But let's move on. More comments. Restore Millennial Money videos and return FTX sponsorships to FTX bankruptcy trustees. Another comment. Unfortunately, after FTX, it's so hard to believe your judgment of sponsors. Let's move on. Another comment. My living standards dropped since I lost most of my money on BlockFi. Another comment. I listened to Andrei's advice and I lost my life savings with FTX and some Voyager, but mostly FTX. I got inheritance from my grandfather and I lost that along with my savings. Jesus Christ. Let's move on to another comment. Could it be because everyone is broke due to FTX? My living standards collapsed because I lost all of my money on FTX and BlockFi. Thanks, Andrei. Let's move on. Let's move on to Graham. Jesus Christ. And there are so many of these. I'm not going to read them all because there's so many. Like I said, people are upset. People want to know why. Now I know how to spend the only 100 I have left to my name after FTX fell. Graham, the Weasel, back at it again. Jesus Christ. Says probably the 100th video you've made on this topic. Cool. I guess people are not taking it easy. People are not taking it easy on these guys. Here's another one. Love how he immediately moves on to shilling another company right after he promoted FTX all year. Another comment. I can't keep subscribing to someone who holds no self-accountability. This is where our paths end, Graham. It was nice being subbed when I thought you were an honest man. And that got 111 likes, guys. 111 likes. The comment before that got 595 likes. Like, people are not holding back at all. Okay. Here's a comment that says, unsubbing too. This man's lost all my respect. I never had any for Andrei or me, Kevin, but Graham seemed like one of the good guys. And that sentiment has been shared by so many people. A lot of people respected Graham. They thought he was a decent guy. I did as well. Here's another one. I unsubbed too. Thought he was the only good one of the bunch, but was mistaken. The person said, same. Guys, they are not pulling any punches, okay? Not pulling any punches. Another one. I'm surprised investing with FTX wasn't on the list. Another comment. This man really finessed everyone sponsoring FTX. Not sure I can trust anything he says anymore. Jesus. Imagine if Graham admitted his mistakes. Another comment. Simple. Just take FTX as a sponsor and watch the dough roll in. Then, when your audience questions you, just be passive. Passive income. And this is on his video on how to make passive income, I believe. I believe that was the title of it. But listen, again, they're not holding back, not pulling any punches. Hey Dad, why are we sleepy outside? Well, son, I took investing advice from Graham Stephan. Come on, man. Another comment. Graham, why did you remove all of the content of the Millennial Money channel instead of just being transparent about the FTX sponsorship and moving on? And that is all we are saying. That is what you got. People that are showing up to my comments, right? Asking me, well, what do you want him to do? What do you want these guys to do? How about they make a longer video than 2 minutes How about they, for the amount of time that these guys have been shilling FTX to all of their viewers over the course of weeks and months, and all we get is a 2-minute video apology about it, and then you just move the fuck on? No. And you all that are shilling for them in the comments need to be ashamed of your fucking selves. Here's another comment. So you can learn from my mistakes. LOL. I guess nobody learned from FTX debacle yet. Jesus Christ. Are we back to dividend investing in passive income? LOL. You guys had a good run. Listen, like I said, they are not pulling any punches. All right. So those are all comments from the people, by the people. And you know, the funny thing about this whole thing is that I don't doubt for 1 minute that a lot of these people in the comments are absolute trolls. I don't doubt that at all. But you know what? I don't care. Because if these guys are going to continue to dance around the topic like a Floyd Mayweather fight, then they deserve whatever happens to them in the comments. And let's be real, these guys at the end of the day are going to be just fine. They still have millions of subs, right? And they're still getting tons of ad revenue and sponsorship deals. That's why they keep pumping out videos every week. I just think it's bullshit that they can go back to making videos like it's nothing while this whole FTX deal, this nightmare, is still unfolding, right? And I feel no pity for these guys, and neither should you. If Tom Nash, who has less than 300K subs, was getting 50K a freaking month, more than the average person makes in a year, then imagine what these guys like Graham and Andrei, were making with millions of subs. Imagine how much they were getting. And Andrei technically never made an apology promoting the BlockFi thing. Really, he never did. And they hide behind the YouTube finance anthem, which is,
"This is not financial advice, guys."
Everybody's favorite line. Everybody's favorite line. And they believe that they have to say that to protect them from any legal responsibility. Yet they come out every single week and give their viewers financial advice. Graham, who has told all of his followers to invest in index funds, which granted is not bad advice at all, by the way. But there's no way you can say stuff like this and then turn around and say, "Oh, but it's not financial advice, guys." Please stop. Please stop. It's some of the most cringe shit in this space, and everybody does it, okay? Everybody does it. All these big YouTubers do it. And it's just as bad as the please like and subscribe, guys. Hit the like button, hit the like button. It's the same shit. Buy into this other bullshit I'm promoting, like established titles, where you can pay a bunch of money to own a piece of land in a country you'll never fucking visit in life. And we'll send you a nice plaque with your name on it that says you're a lord.
Thanks to our sponsor, Established Titles. They're a project based on the historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lords or ladies in English. And that means, as of today, that's right, I'm officially a lord.
Better than that is to give those fun, tangible assets as gifts for the upcoming holidays. And thanks to today's sponsor, Established Titles, you can do exactly that and become a lord or lady.
Shout out to this video's sponsor, Established Titles. Established Titles is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. They allow people to buy as little as 1 square foot of dedicated land so they can call themselves a lord or a lady officially. In return, they commit to plant a tree with every order and protect the beautiful, pristine woodlands of Scotland.
They just shield for whatever big paycheck comes across their desk. And it doesn't matter, okay, if it's legit or not. They don't give a fuck. And these guys don't even need the money. They're just fucking greedy for it. But this is a window into how much money they're making from these sponsorship deals to sell their millions of viewers more bullshit every single week. And I dare one of you to take your little plaque over to Scotland and just waltz over there to the land that you supposedly own and talk about some,
"Hey, unhand me. I'm a lord in this town."
I dare you try it. Try it. And I want you to dial up my number and let me know what happens when they give you your one phone call. A YouTuber by the name of Scott Schaefer just made a video about how the people who own established titles live in fucking Hong Kong or some shit. This whole thing is just a huge scam, and tons of well-known content creators promote this because, again, nobody does any fucking due diligence. Just show me the money. He even put up a list of everyone who has pushed this, and the list is massive. A lot of the people on there I've followed for years. And if you go to Reddit, you'll see an entire thread about this bullshit, established titles. And I'm going to read a couple entries from the people that perfectly sums up what established titles is. So again, this is a Reddit thread where people are talking about established titles. And the question was, is it a scam? And someone answered and said, I suppose it's not a scam if you are aware that it has as much validity as owning a part of the moon or having a star named after you. It's a scam if you've been convinced that there's anything bona fide about it. The court of the Lord Leon, or Lion, I'm sure how that's pronounced, have made it very clear that these souvenir plots in no way confer any sort of real title. So somebody responded, so they're for sure planting trees at least. That's the part that would bug me, trying to claim they're doing a bunch of good for the environment if they really aren't. Somebody responded to that. If your intention is to actually do something good for nature, I would rather you look at the actual nature trusts like Wildlife Trust, Woodland Trust, or the Scottish Wildcat Reintroduction, etc. All of them will do more good with the money than giving you a shitty paper document. And there you have it. And as you can see, I found this information in about 3 seconds, guys. So why couldn't they? Oh, I know. It's because nobody actually gives a damn if people are actively being scammed or not. Just cut the check. And that's another reason I don't feel sorry for these guys when shit goes south, because on top of them getting these massive checks, a lot of these guys have entire teams of people working for them and under them. So you think that they would have somebody do some goddamn due diligence and research on their behalf. But again, they do not care. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face, y'all. If you don't have full clarity and transparency on something, then keep your money in your goddamn pocket until you do. And that includes stock investing as well. And never take any of these sponsorship deals to heart until you look into the inner workings, because it's obvious these shills with millions of people following them will sell you any fucking thing as long as they get paid at the end of the day. These are my thoughts though. Please do check out Scott Schaefer's video. It's very interesting. He pretty much unravels the entire scam. Anyway, you're free to leave your thoughts in the comments. And as always, be sure to invest diligently. But more importantly, if I haven't made it clear enough, invest responsibly. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.
You should put your seat back and roll. Repeat that. Don't ask me what I'm holding. We rolling. Rolling. We rolling. Rolling. We rolling.